Hi team, so I'm going to show you how to do this WordPress data entry. So the website is queenofretreats.com. I'll send you logins on the Facebook group that we have. So it'd be login at queenofretreats.com/wp-admin. Once you're logged in, you'll see this screen. And what we are going to be doing is moving pages from this section, old retreats, to this section, new retreats. So let's start with clicking on old retreats. And you'll see all the retreats listed here, all these old retreats. The first thing that we will do is click onto published. And this gives us all the retreats that are live on the website right now. Once we've done that, we'll click here on title. And what that will do, it will sort alphabetically from A to Z, which will make it easier to track with our tracking document that I've also sent a link to. You'll see A to Z. So there are retreats on this list that we won't be moving. We will not be moving to the new retreats. We'll only be moving the ones on this list. So you'll come, if you work down this list, you will come across retreats on this list that we won't be moving. So let's see if we can find an example of that. So if you look here, we can see a lunar healing. This is not being moved because it's not on our list here. So that's one to ignore when it comes. The best thing to do is just work down this list one by one. So the first retreat is Absolute Sanctuary. So we'll go to the old retreats list and you'll see it here. If we open that up, I'll show you what it looks like. Click view. And you'll see. So we need to just close down the pop-ups. We need to move all this content from this old retreat template onto the new retreat template. And both pages do look very, very similar. We've done it from an efficiency point of view. The new retreat template is a lot easier to populate than the old one. It's cut the upload time down in half. So we're just moving the old ones over onto the new system. So let's click back onto the retreats list and we're going to click edit, open in new tab. So we've got this list open. And now what we're going to do is open up another tab for the new retreats list. And we're going to click all new, or sorry, add new, because that's what we want to do. So you'll see the back-end template for the old retreats list looks quite complex. There's a lot of things to move and potentially break and whatever else. The new one is a lot more intuitive. The new retreat template looks like this. It's a lot simpler to use. A lot simpler to use. So what we're doing is we're taking the old information and we're putting it into the new template. So I've got two screens. If you've got two screens where you are, it'll make it a little easier to switch between each one. But I think for this demonstration, we'll split this screen in half. Okay, so, oops. I'm not sure why that's not working. Okay, so old retreats. Okay, so on the left-hand side of the screen, we've got the old retreat, and on the right-hand side of the screen, we've got where we're putting the new retreat that we're creating. So the first thing to do is copy the title. I'm just copying and pasting. The next step is the button. So the button is found here. You'll see it says retreat equals blah, 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 and we're going to click the edit button. And we're going to copy the whole lot from one side to the other. It's really awkward. Like that, close that. And then it's a simple case of going down this list and filling out the content. So SEO Yoast will be at the bottom of this page. You click on the title to copy it. Click on the title on the new one. And then click on the meta description. You have to scroll down slightly. And again, just copy everything from one to the other. Okay, so that's SEO Yoast done. You can close that down. Onto content. Back to the top. The buttons here are for these actually. So more wellness retreats and more retreats in Thailand. So button label. So we'll click add new, add row. Button label is more wellness retreats. And the link is found by clicking onto it here. So select URL and copy the link across. And then the next button is more retreats in Thailand. So again, we're going to copy and paste. That's the buttons done. Next is symbols. Symbols are here. So you'll see as you hover over them, it'll tell you what they are. So we're going to go yoga, meditation, talking therapy, yoga, meditation, talking therapy, fitness, Pilates, surf, wild swim. Surf and wild swim. So some of them, if they're not there, then just don't bother ticking them. Swimming pool, relax, spa, beauty treatments, and holistic therapies. Spa, beauty, holistic, massage, Asian arts, detox, massage, Asian arts, detox, vegan, and no alcohol. And that's the symbols done. Scroll down. Subhead is this bit here. Just copy and paste. Intro paragraph is this bit here. copy and paste. Best for, not for is this bit here. And there is another thing to do with this. Just bear with me one moment while I work that out. Two seconds. Okay, so with this best for, not for, we're going to make sure that the title bits are bold. So we highlight not for, colon, and click B. And then we're also going to knock down those onto its own line, like so. Okay. Next step is guest capacity. And that is here. And with this, we're just going to type in the number that's present. So in this case, it's 76. Next step, prices is here. And we're just going to copy this part. So none of this bit or none of that bit. Okay. Dates. Is this bit here. And again, just copy the middle bit. Calendar. Not all retreats will have a calendar, so if there isn't another bit that says calendar here, just leave that blank. The same for more retreats. And URL is linked to the more retreats, so just leave those sections blank if they're not sections for them on the old retreat template. Next step is what's queenly. So scroll down, and you can see that's titled here, what's queenly. And again, just copy the text. What's lowly is next to it. Again, just copy the text. Scroll down, read more text. Just leave the read more text part for there. It's not necessary. Retreat activities intro paragraph. So scroll down again on the here, and that's here. Look, retreat activities, and this is the intro paragraph. Copy all that. Next step. So retreat activities. This is a multi-step stage based on how many sections there are on the old retreat page. So you'll see here we've got 1 section, 2 sections, 3 sections, 4 sections, 5 sections, 6 sections, 7 sections for this particular retreat. So the first step is to add a row, the title, is here, yoga. The image, if you click on here, click on the plus, and you'll see the image that's selected is called this here. So this is what we're going to search for on the new template. So we're going to add image and search. That hasn't worked, that's strange. Let's try this title here. And there it is. Click select. Brilliant. Close that down. And the next step is to add the content. Close that, which is this. And again, it's just a copy and paste. Add it to the text box there. Just have to make that wider so we can see it. And that's that section done. So next section, add row, and do the same again. And this time we're going to close that down and we're going to move on to fitness. So title is fitness. Image, click the plus, copy the title, search for it, select. And then the text. Add row. And then you do that for every single one of these. Once you've done that, then you move on to the next stage, which is personal spaces slider. You'll see that here, personal. And I'll show you what that looks like on a wider screen. So we've got an image, a title, and another paragraph. So we'll start with the image. Click the plus. Select title. And add it to the personal spaces slider. Where are we? Here. Text. And then you do the same for however many personal spaces sections there are. So there's 1, 2, so only 2 for this one. So you do add another row for the second one that we have done. And then the shared places slider is the same. That's further down this page here. You see shared. And you do the same again. So add the row, add the image, and then add the text. Next step, sustenance. So you find that on here, which is here. And we will copy that into there. And then you'll see with the sustenance, we've got quite a long section for this particular retreat, and this is where the read more on the new page template comes in. So we're going to edit this text block, and we're going to copy everything apart from this. We're not copying that, everything apart from that, and apart from that top line as well. So copy, and we're going to put that into this read more text box here. Just make sure that when you are copying, you're copying from visual to visual. Okay. Next step is sustainability, and that's here. Copy, copy. There's no read more text for this one. It's quite a short one, but sometimes there will be read more text just like there is above there. So you do it in the same sort of way. When to go. It's here. So you'll see this section. Control, copy that in. This section has got a read more as well. We're just going to copy all of that into the same area. So without the square brackets bits. And then insider tips is next to it. And there's no read more text for that. Address is at the bottom here. Now we've got train station here. If there's no train station icon on this, then just leave that blank. But we do have airport and transfer time. And then again, just search for the address on the Google map. And it'll come up. Expert review image is up here. You'll see this here is the expert review image. It's hard to tell from here, but you can see it says something about the review. Scroll down to the next step, expert review text. Is this bit. And you'll see with this, it's a prime example where we need to click visual. This has got links in it, and if we copy it across into the text area, it takes the links off, so we need to make sure that's on visual on this. And you'll see the links stay. Next step, expert review button is this doesn't have one, but quite often there will be a button that links to a review page, but in this case, just leave that off. Hero image is the one right at the top, is this one, but it's also here. Click the edit row right at the top, you'll see it just there. Design options, click the plus. Image slider is this section just here. Image carousel, click edit. And I'm going to search for each one individually. So first one, select, second one, select, and third one. You see the only ones that we want are the ones that have been ticked. Done. Video. Sometimes a retreat will have a video. Let's see if this one does. It does. You'll see there near the top. We're going to take the YouTube link from the text area, like so, and just copy that into there. Sorted. The next step is the advanced search options. So with this, that's right at the bottom. Yeah, advanced search options, copy. And we're going to click each one of these. This is very important to get right. So take your time with this part. Retreats for so long. And you're going to keep going until you've got all the categories added. So copy all of them across. Make sure you are getting them right and you're not adding extra ones by accident. This is how the whole website functions, so it's important to get correct. And you can type them in, as you can see. Sorted. Destination, Asia, Thailand. Time, open all year round. If it's open all year round as well, I want you to put in all the months separately as well. Price, 2,000 to 3,000. And the rest of them you don't need to worry about. So just experience, destination, time and price. Scroll down. Excerpt. It's here. And then that's almost it. The only thing we need to do is the set featured image, which is the same as the hero image, which is this one. And that's it. Click status. We're going to set to pending review so I can check it, and then click save. And that's that done. Valid value must be a valid. Okay, let's have a look at that. So I'm going to put in Queen of Retreats. Click save again, and then move on to the next one. So the next one would be Adler. So we find that on the old list. And then we create a new one. So same process for each one. Sort by title. Edit. And then start the process again. If you've got any questions, do let me know. Thank you.